I'm Caitlin. I'm a junior at Pitzer. I'm the garden club, one of the co-managers of the garden here and one of the garden club leaders. So this is the Pitzer Student Garden. It's completely student run. We are in charge of what gets planted here, what we harvest. It's all up to us.
It's trying to grow everything organic, trying to get everyone to center around it. It's not just about growing food, it's about growing community and all that. It's as well as the community garden over there. It really bonds people working together to grow food.
Tell me a little bit about this plant.
This is cauliflower. A lot of people like to eat cauliflower. It's a great winter crop. It likes the cooler weather. And you can see it forms a head in there, and then you just cut it off. And sometimes you can get auxiliary stems, but pretty much this will be like your main harvest. So you let it get to the size you want and then eat it. And this is kale. Kale's another really nutritious green. It's really tasty.
The only thing
you can cook it, or sometimes people like to eat it raw. This is red cabbage. I don't think it started forming a head yet, but you can kind of see how the leaves come together to start forming a head, like the cauliflower. And then these are flowers to attract beneficial insects. These are marigolds. And so beneficial insects will eat things that would be pests, and as an organic gardener, you got to find alternative ways to make sure your plants don't get eaten, and beneficial insects are one of those ways.
Definitely.
Along with planting lots of different crops in and among each other, which you can see we've tried to do in this garden. Like, if you have a monocrop, then it's very easy for a pest or disease to take out your whole crop. And if you interplant things, especially like using companion planting, which you can get books on that tell you which plants grow well together, then that can help you with pests.
So other than that, what do you think the benefits of having your own garden are, as opposed to going to the supermarket and just buying your stuff really quickly and easily that way?
Well, there's sort of two sides to it. I mean, there's obviously the environmental side, that if whatever you buy in the store has been probably shipped 1,000 miles and is covered in pesticides and was grown using oil products to a ridiculous degree and is probably not as fresh or healthy. And then the other side is simply that it's just amazing to come to the garden, work all day on the garden, be tired, be hungry, and then to pick food from the garden, and the garden to completely just feed you, and you're full again and you're re-energized, and just that circle, and be that intimate with what you eat. We're so separated from what we eat. It's just like this thing we put in our mouth to fuel us, but whereas it's this amazing circle, and to be a part of it, to have that intimacy with life, with what gives us life, food, growing, to know that, to be so intimate with the fact that food grows. You can start off with something easy, such as like cucumbers or squash, or just doing like chives. I think what helps a lot is if you really can immediately use it, if you start getting immediate benefit out of it. Like if you grow chives and you grow like herbs and stuff like that, you can always be throwing it into your meals, and then you can move on to the bigger things later once you get more into it, once you feel more proficient. But if you're just growing herbs and chives, they're pretty easy to grow. You can use them all the time, and you just start to really get into it. It starts to sort of draw you in, and you begin to really enjoy doing it. And then you get bigger and you keep enjoying it. Whereas if you start out really big, sometimes it can fail and you can become very discouraged just because I'd say your eyes were bigger than your stomach for your project.
Satin skin smooth to the touch, what a nigga do, so sensual. Her smile like a chemical extract of perfection. Rare mineral, she smell like a happy birthday on a Thursday. Quiet time, love, sleep in, awake early. Honey brown with the long black hair, teasing me with a kiss and a stare. Slight touch and you taking me there. So fine and it just ain't fair. So beautiful and so damn rare.